I'm in my workshop this morning nice and early. I need to rough out a couple of blocks. These are the ones on the floor. A good friend of mine, Andy Fortune, he's got the little wood turning shop at Hay Barnes. If you're ever on the Isle of Wight, it's well worth a visit, Hay Barnes, and go and see Andy. He always makes a nice cup of tea. So, you know, just I'm going to try and do this video. It's the first time I've ever spoken on one of these, so you'll have to bear with me. This is just the start. I'm just marking and drilling the centre of these bowls now, ready for going onto a screw chuck. So it's just an hole in the centre, and then they will be put on a screw chuck, and the faces and the backs of the bowls completed first. This will be the face of the bowl when they're finished. So hopefully the job will go properly. I have two screw chucks. This one, which is a homemade one, it's just a piece of elm block on a faceplate with a coach screw put through. The spacers on there are just an adjustment so as I can adjust the depth. The other screw chuck I got is a smaller one which goes in the jaws. This will be the one I'll use today. It's only a small one because the blocks are only just under 10 by 4s. They don't need a great lot of support from my way of thinking, but you know, many others might like to put more screws in just to play safe. So this is the way I do it myself. Well, I've got the first block fastened to the lathe now. I'm just going to touch up the edge of this tool. This bowl turning gouge is just ordinary sort of 3/8. Right, now I'm going to put this block onto the screw. It's already pre-drilled, so you should be able to see it's fastening onto the screw chuck. So once I get it fixed, it's firm and strong on there. That's it. That's now ready for turning. You can see we can cut away this edge now. Right, now I've got the block on the lathe, I'll try and attempt to do the back. Probably most of these stations are going to go towards the camera. So I've just got to watch it. Now I've finished the base of the bowl and put a recess in, ready for the chuck to go in. So this chuck now will go into that recess, and that will be reversed. But you can see from this there's a nasty flaw in this piece, which will need to be repaired before it can be reset. I've completed the backs of another 7 ash bowls. There's one on the lathe there. Nice olive ash. You can see the colour in it, and they're all ready now to carry on doing the backs. That's what's come out of the ash, and that's a job for me after cleaning up. As you can see now, I've changed over to my other chuck. You can see the jaws on that, and what I'm going to do now, I'll mount a bowl blank. You can see the backs of them done now, so we'll take that there, put this onto the jaws. These jaws expand in and out, so we put that on and tighten it up. That's now ready to take the face out of it, and that will end up as a roughed out bowl. We'll just get the rest in position. There we go. And the question is working the middle out. That's that one roughed out. That's another one. That's the last one of the day. You can see I've finished off. Got a bit of mess to clean up here. It's shavings all through the workshop now, but there we go, and there's the last lot all done. That's 15 roughed out today.